What's poppin', YouTubers? What's going on? It's your finance hosted by Mike. So yesterday, outside of going to meet up with Eddie, it was crappy. I didn't get much from Eddie neither. I looked at mass majority of his GI Joes that I'm interested in. He does have tons of 25th, 30th, and 50th, which is funny because there's a great chance I'm gonna need them anyway if I decide to go down that route and deal with the 25th. Because it always seems that every time he has shit that I'm like, later on I wind up paying a lot more for it. But the 30th, 25th, and 50th will fill up this room by itself, and I'm already almost pressed for time. I'm actually multitasking, so I'm looking at some stuff on Whatnot. I brought a couple things on Whatnot already. There's a couple of people, I'm not gonna mention names, but I don't like them very much. They don't like me. And whenever I'm given the chance, if they bid on something, I try my best to make sure they don't get it. Or if they do, they're gonna pay a lot more than what they should pay for it, just because they scumbags and pieces of shit. But anyway, I got a video prior to this one where I ran into Damien from, I think it's Damien DVL99 or something like that on Whatnot. He be having some good shit, and sometimes he don't give a fuck. He'll get rid of shit for crazy cheap prices, but his multitasking is very irritable on how he does things, and you know what I mean. But I think he could be a decent guy. He's just too much all over the place, and I'm a person of very little patience when it comes to people that have little issues and shit like that. But again, what I'm saying. I saw him when I was trying to walk by with my cart, and I actually walked by my boy Lewis. He's the guy I get my Super 7 Thundercats from, which is ironic because I picked up 3 Super 7s. I did a deal and some cash with my boy Eddie. Eddie's a man of many trades because, Eddie, I normally get a lot of G.I. Joes from him, but he'll buy and sell anything he can make money on, anything toy related or whatever. And we did a trade and cash for like 3 Thundercats that he had. So I'm going to show you the stuff that I got the last couple of days. I might as well, since I didn't get much. So the other night I was like I think Friday night or Thursday night. No, it had to be Thursday night because today's Saturday. Well, no, today's Sunday. Damn. No, it was Friday night, I think. Whatever the hell it was. I wound up picking up this. It was $25. It was the only thing that they had in Barnes and Noble. I did go out specifically looking to buy G.I. Joe figures. And you're probably like, dude, really? You had a whole shitload of that stuff. Now you get rid of it. You're buying it. Listen, I'm a very indecisive collector. What the fuck you want me to do? But I do like the G.I. Joes that look extremely similar to their 1980s and 90s counterparts, and I'm not getting all of them. I'm only doing certain figures I really, really want to have. I may just stop the line. There's a good chance I may get rid of this. I don't know, but whatever the fuck. It's my money. Shut the fuck up. And I also, the same day I picked this up too. I picked this up first. This was the only one. They had this and the Tiger Force regular 5 points of articulation Snake Eyes. Ironically, they had $22 on that, like $21 and change on that, and only $19.99 on this in Target, which is Ramar. And they got so in here you got Snake Eyes, Cobra Bat, Cobra Commander, Cover Girl, Fatal Fluffy, Serpentor, of course this one I just mentioned, Duke, and then you have Tamox and Zaymot. And somebody actually had the Tamox and Zaymot at the show in Nanuet, whatever the fuck they call that part of New York, at the show, at the Double Tree Hill, whatever fucking place. And the guy wanted $100 for it. Even I thought that was fucking nuts. It just came out. I know sometimes things are hit or miss when it comes to certain things, so I do understand and I do get that. But dude, come on, man, like that's just retarded. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'll deal with that later. So yeah, so I did grab this. Eric was white. Eric was right, and I decided that I may just only get the Super 7 reaction O-ring figures that I don't have. Like there's no reason for me to get anybody else here outside of Fatal Fluffy. Because I already got this one. I don't need CoverGirl because I got her with the Wolverine, 2 of them, as a matter of fact. The Tamox and Zaymot I may get just because they are cool looking. I don't know if I have those 2. I gotta look. I may have them. I don't know. In the old line. If so, I might just get a couple more Fatal Fluffies in this because maybe just Fatal Fluffy and him, or a couple of Fatal Fluffies and just, I don't know. Whatever. Either way, I'll get the ones that were in the original cartoons that they haven't released on the original lines. So that's probably why I'll grab this, and I'll probably wind up keeping it on, on card. I wouldn't open it up unless I got one real badly damaged, took it up front, and they gave me a little discount on it, maybe. But other than that, it'll be like that. So I'm not gonna go deep into the Super 7 reaction line unless it's gotta be figures that they never released in the original line. That will make more sense. And then through Whatnot, excuse me, I did order another one of this guy. I forgot his name, something Cone or Nose Cone or something like that. I don't know why I brought him. I don't know if this one has better chrome than the one I have, but there is like some kind of rhyme to reason why I got him. That's the only reason why I got him. That and this one I knew I needed. I don't remember his name, so I'm not gonna. Actually, let me see who the hell he is. He is it's in his book. No, it's in the back because I just checked them off, even though I had it for like almost 6-7 days. Oh, there he is right there. So this is Treadshot, and he's an action master, and he comes with Gunslinger. It looks like the only thing I'm missing is his gun, ironically. He's right here. This book is kind of cool, but it sucks too because it doesn't have. It's a filled book, but it doesn't have all the stuff in here. So there's a lot of figures that are not going to be in here that I have to try to photographically remember what I need. And when I do pick up a lot of figures in here, it is unintentional. Well, almost everything I get doubles and quadruples of, it's a mistake anyway because I'm an old man and everything's all over the place. So, and this other dude I know, I forgot his name. He did have, again, he had the gold-headed Steel Brigade, but he wanted 700 on it. I thought that was a little crazy because the gold, and now if the gold was more vibrant, I would have given him. He said he'll do 650. He was gonna knock off $50, and I told him, I said, "Yo, I'll give you 5." I said I can't give you 6 or 650 because, like, to be honest, like the gold isn't vibrant. It is, like for the price you're asking, it's high. He didn't feel disrespected, or he has Teflon skin kind of like me, but it wasn't like I was talking to him like or downgrading him. I was just telling him the straight facts, like, yo, it's too high. You know what I mean? It was like $700 is fucking ridiculous for it because, again, the gold wasn't vibrant. I mean, can I repaint it? Yeah, but why the fuck would I do that and fuck up a figure? I mean, I fuck up a figure, but I'm not giving you. I said I'll do 5. I'm pretty sure after today's show, he probably would have. I mean, maybe he'll do it next time, like the guy did with the Tiger Force right here with the Tiger Force Hydrofoil. I mean, he had a thing. He was going back and forth to the Wayne show for fucking what? Oh, about a year, and he had a price at 7, and then he went from 750 to 7, from 7 to 6, and then from 6 it stayed at something like that for a while. And I wound up getting it for a lot cheaper 9 months later, and he could have sold it 9 months earlier and still made that fucking money. But whatever. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when it comes to people who selling stuff needs to get rid of stuff a lot faster than the person buying. Because a person buying always have more options than a person selling, only because you can always get it, but a person who's selling may not always sell. So keep that in mind when you're looking for stuff. Don't be, unless you have the bread and you just want to get it out the way, don't ever be in a rush to get something just to get it. And unless you're getting it to get it out the way and move forward. If you're fine with it, so be it. But if you're like stuck between, if you have to sit back and contemplate, then you're spending too much for it. If you're like, yo, all right, I'll take it, especially if somebody knock off some money, you're like, fuck it, I'll take it, then hey, so be it. Y'all both win. You're both happy with the price, and that's it. But if you're like, you know what, I'm gonna take my chance, you're gonna take your chance. I mean, I took my chance like 3 years ago with this asshole in Columbus who sort of had sold me a Tiger Force Outback. He wanted 3 for it, and I was stupid because I should have gave him the 3 for it. But at that time, I didn't think that they were going for that much, and they wound up going for more now. So that was my mistake. But he kept teasing me, telling me, I got you, and he was full of shit because it slipped out his mouth that he got rid of it. Then he had another one. And I told him, I said, listen, you full of shit. Stay away from me. Leave me the fuck alone. I can't deal with liars and I told him like that. I told him right to his face. The reason why a lot of people don't like me because I tell you about yourself. I put you, I'm not gonna talk about you behind your back. I'm gonna tell you how I feel in front of your face. A lot of people think that's aggressive, disrespectful. They don't like it. I don't give a fuck what you like. At the end of the fucking day, I'm gonna speak my piece. I'm gonna say what I feel, and that's that. I'm not being rude or disrespectful. I'm just being straight fucking forward. You don't like it? Kick rocks. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And but anyhow, so again, so this is him tread shot. So I got him with his little animal thing. So now all I need is his gun. Me, I don't really give a fuck about weapons. Sooner or later, I'll get him. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I don't give a shit. That's just one extra G1 I have to worry about. You know what I mean? And he's actually in really good condition, even though his arms move around a lot. That's known for these. These action masters are good for that. As long, and his legs are tight. So as long as his legs don't freely bend, I mean, even if it does, it's pretty good because he's actually, these things have a lot, like the paint, like they're really flimsy, cheap plastic, with a little die cast around with a hips joint and the arms and stuff like that. So being that he does have really good colors and, his legs are tight because he can stand, that's a good thing. So I got this from Whatnot. This came from Whatnot too. This person shipped quick. Because I think I brought this on, I think I ordered it, I think I purchased it on Wednesday and I got it, I think yesterday or whatever. This is a tray. I mean, the back of the tray is like that, but that's going to happen anyway. But this is pretty dope. 1986. I love the artwork. So I'm pretty sure they made a Decepticon one too, opposite of this. So you actually have a lot of the figures up here. You have a lot of the Autobots battling, they're coming out of Metroplex here. I got it because it is a vintage trade. These things were really big in the 80s. And I think I paid like 50 something bucks for it, but I like it. And, the tray is operationable. But I really bought it just for the artwork on the front. So that's pretty dope. I'll probably get a couple of mini transfer. I don't know. I was thinking about getting this, go to Michael's and get this framed. But then where I'm going to put the frame at. So I'll just probably leave this like this. It's pretty cool. So I did get that. Sometimes I don't mind picking up a novelty piece here and there. Especially if it's going with a collection of stuff that I have and like. Or collect at the time. So yesterday, with Eddie, I didn't get, we did a trade in cash. So I gave him Marvel Legends stuff and some cash. And he gave me these items. I wasn't going to show them, but I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'll bring them upstairs, show them, and then put them downstairs. Because the other stuff I got from Lewis a couple of months ago, like last month I think, I got it, whatever month it was when I went to ZoloCon. I picked up 3 of them that I needed. Eddie did have these. So the fact that I actually was able, Eddie had high prices on this stuff. Like Eddie, my boy, I love him. But Eddie's the kind of person when he first gets something in, he likes to sell the stuff higher than what he would give you a deal with over time. Because if he has stuff over time, he'll wind up giving you better options on stuff. But when he first gets stuff, he tries to move it. I get it. It's new. You need to try to get as much as you can. Later on the end of this month, he'll be at the toy show. I think it's gonna be in Parsippany or something like that. And I wind up taking these from him because I didn't know Wile E. Kit and Wile E. Cat goes for that much. I missed them because Lewis wasn't, at the time, Lewis didn't really want to buy or get allocated from from Entertainment Earth or wherever he was getting his stuff from. And he's my source because he got me started into it. He's a great guy. I love him and his brother. Very humble, very nice dude. And even though I save $5 to $10 on each item, the point is he hooks me up. And since he started me on wave 1 through 5, he knows more or less what I need than I do. So, I gravitated toward that, but we'll get to that in a second. So these I did get from Eddie. Eddie had her priced at $100, and this is actually Chilla, and he had $100 on her. He wanted to give me a deal. I did get a deal on her. So Chilla is a formidable and oh, she's a lunatic. I don't remember her being a lunatic. Oh yeah, well it makes sense. She got that moon on her forehead. So she's part of the lunatic team. And then of course you got Wiley Kid and Cat. And he had 115 on these, which is like I think about $15 less than what they're sold on eBay. They are being sold on eBay, not asking. Both of them are being sold on eBay for around 135 to 150 each. And I looked them up because I was like, oh, are they really that expensive? He said, yeah, look them up. Well, one thing about Eddie, Eddie is very fair with me. But when he first gets stuff, he'll give me a slight discount on things depending on what he pays for it. Most of the stuff he got, I'm not gonna dig deep into his business, but he's always fair with me, you know. Like, and I just like him, we can decipher the difference between friendship, business and personal. We don't never let one, over exceed the other. So we always have a good relationship. But one thing with Eddie is when he first gets stuff, he always wants to get top dollar for it, which makes sense because, hey, I just got it. It's new to me. And if you don't buy it, maybe somebody else will pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he can do a trade for other shit he wants. So I just took the opportunity since I was getting about $150 in credit from him for the stuff that I picked up. When most of the stuff I picked up, it cost me dollars. Anyway, it was just easier for me, and then it was like all I did was come like what 150 or no, like 160 or $70 for the three of these. And I was, of course, if I got these through Lewis, I probably got them a lot cheaper because I probably got them at around maybe $65 each, which would have been about cause. But being that these been out for a while, sometimes some prices on some of this stuff goes up, and I do know Wiley Kit and Wiley Cat were kind of like a high-end sought after piece from that particular wave. And I don't know if there were a shortage on it, but these been out for a minute. I don't know which is wave 6 or 7 of what, but I didn't want to take the chance, and again, since I was dealing with my boy Eddie, I knew that I was going to wound up getting, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I might as well get them from him. I'm saving some money, and I'm giving him money. So at the end of the day, he's getting product he can move, and he's getting cash on top of that. So it works out for both of us. So that's what I got from him last night. Yeah. So that's what I got from him last night. I'm gonna put that stuff back in here because this stuff's going downstairs. I think later on I'm gonna try to figure out where I'm gonna put my Thundercat stuff because I have a whole bunch of them. I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put them. And then for my boy Lewis today, this is what I got. Since I'm mentioning him. The other video you're gonna see him tell me about the damaged box. I was like, yo, this thing is really going for that much. Now I do remember that the lady, Luna, she's real small. She's a lunatic. I think she's the leader of the lunatics, as a matter of fact. And she always rides on this animal thing. And I didn't even know this was out. But Lewis was telling me that supposedly Super 7 is gonna either scrap and or get rid of the Silverhawk line. But it wasn't that many Silverhawks to begin with. As far as the Thundercats, I am contemplating on picking up the Thunder Tank and the Lair sooner or later. I should have been got both because I think right now the Thunder Tank is going for about 60-70% more than what I could have been got it for last year. So sometimes the longer you wait on this shit, it goes up. Sometimes the longer you wait on something, it goes down. But that's the price you pay when it comes to these things. And then of course you got Claudius, which is Lionel's father. Jogger's right-hand man and Lionel's father. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh shit, that's Lionel's father. That's, and I do like the fact that a lot of these toy companies now, what they're doing is they're making figures that they never made in the original line, which I think is dope. But I do remember like the first episode of the Thundercats when, the planet was doomed, almost like Kryptonian. Kryptonian. And when the capsule got messed up, and that's why Lionel aged, even though he still had the child he didn't have the maturity of an adult, but he had the body of the adult, but the mind of a child. And when his father sent Jogger and everybody, but then Jogger wound up dying in the ship and this, that, and the third, and they fell to Third Earth. But anyhow, still pretty dope. So I got these today. So I got 5 Super 7 Thundercats in 2 days. So here it says Claudius is Lionel's father and the original Lord of the Thundercats. On Thundera, Claudius commanded the Sword of Omens and maintained peace and order before the Thundercats were forced to flee the planet's destruction. Claudius seemingly perished when he remained behind to boost the guidance system of the Thunderian royal flagship, which carried Jaga and the Thundercats safely to Third Earth. So, there you have it. And then you got Luna and Amok. Luna is the cruel and temperamental leader of the evil Lunatics. So, yeah, I was right. From the moons of Plundar, she is the brains behind the Lunatics. Yep, so there you have it. So, yeah. I don't need to read more, but there you have that. And he was like, well, you see how big that thing is? I was like, God damn, bro, $100? Why is it so high? He said, you see how big it is? But whatever. And the box is damaged. He did tell me it was a damaged box. And he said he got a better box, but he don't know the next time he'll see me. I don't really care about the box being damaged. As you see, it's damaged here. But he did tell me that. And he wound up taking $10 off of it for me. I'm cool. Now, my boy Eddie did have a lot of the Thundercats loose. He did have loose Thundercats. And he had loose Silverhawks. But the price he was asking for the Silverhawks, I can get them. I can get Wave 1 through Wave 3 still to this day from Big Bad Toy Store for a little over $400, shipped and everything. You know what I mean? I showed it to him. You know what I mean? Because he wanted like. Some of the prices he wanted for someone were kind of like a little crazy for me. And then I would prefer them loose because I could put them somewhere, but then I prefer them in the boxes too, like my Thundercats. So yeah. And what did I pick up today? So we're gonna start with the show. So two of the guys I know from like the Wayne shows, they be having a lot of good fire, but they're a little high on their prices when it comes to certain things. They'll give you a little discount, but not a lot, and I can respect that. You know, at the end of the day, people charge what they want to charge for shit, because I do. But I got these from them. Hold on a second. So I'm going to show you. I didn't get much. He gave me a price on this stuff. I mean, he wasn't crazy, but these two I got because I'm going to show you the vehicle, and I already have them hanging up. But, you know, I like to have extra figures that go with the vehicle. And then if the figure come with the vehicle, I still want to have them displayed individually, too. So these two here, you have what is that again? The Street Fighter Beast Fighter or whatever. It comes with this version of Chun-Li. And it comes with this version of Blanca. I think there's 3 Blancas. There's this one that's slightly bluer with fire or chest hair and orange or some shit. And his legs are bent. And I think his legs are like black or blue and they're bent. So there's 3 versions of him and there's 2 versions of her, I believe. It might be 3, but there's the one in blue, then there's this one. I already have both of them. But this one and him, I'm going to put with this. You know, I purposely did that so I can have them with this. And the reason why this is over here on the shelf that I'm going to use it for my 25th is because it reminds me of parts I need. So for this one, I already ordered the rear tire blast shield, and I ordered the controller, the steering wheel, and the steering wheel cost me like $40 fucking bucks. But and it's funny because this thing is anywhere from like 70 to like 100 and something bucks alone. But I was like, you know what? I already parted it. You know, whatever. So I'll get the other shield blast, and then it'll be complete. So I got the extra figures for that. And yeah, so let's see here. So he had 30 on this one. I think he had 25 or something on her. And he basically threw this in with like gas cans that goes to something Street Fighter related. But I took it anyway just in case I need it. Guile was 30. I know I don't have this Guile, and I think that I probably do. I think he came with another vehicle or some shit like that. But whatever. And then I know I don't have this Sagat. And this Sagat he had, they say Sagat, but it's really Sagat. And he had, wow, they had 65 on this one. Shit. So he had 65 on this one. So he gave me all 5 of these items, 4 figures and the tanks, 120. Whatever. I did watch a Whatnot show where I seen her sell for 35 and I seen him sell for $42 just for these two because I needed them. So I was like, whatever. He wouldn't do 100 and he threw it and he said, and I'm throwing in the tanks. I was like, okay, all right. I'll just give you the 120 so you can stop bitching and moaning about it. And so that's what I got today. Yeah, so yesterday I didn't get anything in Meadowlands. I did walk around the Meadowlands and didn't get anything. Literally, I walked out of there empty-handed. It was just garbage, and it was wet, garbage, and chilly. So I got nothing, not a zip, zilch. And I met up with Eddie a couple of hours later, and I got those 3 Thundercats. That's all I got from him. I did look through a lot of his bins and stuff, and he didn't really have anything vintage anymore. Most of the vehicles he had, all the vehicles he have, I have. Like, he didn't even have extra parts that I need for some of mine. Like, he did have a fire bat, but I don't want to pay another God knows how much money for a fire bat complete when it'll probably be cheaper. I don't know, but I got 2 fire bats that needs parts. One need, I think, a couple of missiles and one of the rear tires, and the other one needs everything. It's right here somewhere. So I'm gonna look at the colors clearly on all 3 of them, and one I might just put downstairs as parts and just say fuck it, because I know there's one fire bat that's supposed to be like a redder color. So yeah, and then for this right here, which is the Battle Force 2000, I think it's the whatever the hell it is missing 1 missile to complete that, so I can build the fortress. Then I got the 2 Devastator robots. I need the antennas for them. I should have been brought the antennas. It's just like 3 or 4 months ago, everybody had antennas for sale. Now you don't see no antennas for them online. Then you got I forgot the G.I. Joe. It's the fighter something. It came with the Techno Viper, which is black. It's black and purple mech suit. Then they did I think it's Sheer, Switch Gears or Sheer, whatever his name is. And he's the good guy version. He's missing like this. There's one part that goes there. I gotta get that part. Then for the hammer, I gotta get the swivel tripod because I got the gun and I need the antenna. There's one guy had it at the Cherry Hill show with me, Eric, and Alex went to, but I ain't want to give that nigga no fucking $100. I do know that this thing is around $250 complete, but to pay 40 to 45% of what the whole machine goes for, I just couldn't see myself giving him $100 for the antenna. I think sooner or later I'll come across the antenna. That's another thing, man. Take your time, build your shit up. See, my philosophy is, as long as my stuff is presentably displayable, I don't give a fuck. Because sooner or later I'll get it. Like, for instance, I ordered a lot of shit that should be coming hopefully this week and next week. Like, I ordered the Street Fighter headquarters, because the one I have, it's discolored, so I may turn that into like a custom Dreadnought one. The other one I have, I don't know if it has more parts, but it's vibrant, so I don't mind spending money, because I know that's a $500-$600 piece. I don't mind spending money on getting parts for it, being that it's in better condition than the one I have now. And I also picked up the 2003 Mobile Command Center. It has a lot of parts to it, but it's missing the red missiles and other things. But again, that's another piece that I'll piece together. Just knowing that I have it and it's displayable is enough for me until I build it up. So that's pretty dope. So the reason why a lot of this stuff is here, these G.I. Joe stuff from the original G.I. Joe American Hero line, is because it's a reminder to remind me what I need. Like, for instance, I found the other gun and I had a blast shield for this hydrofoil. So this hydrofoil right here, I got another hydrofoil. Now remember, this is the one I paid $20 for at Columbus like over a month ago. And I wound up buying parts for this. And then I got another one that I ordered, and I think I paid like $40 or $50 for it. Just to get parts to build this one. But again, it works out because this thing's worth like easily $100 to $150 complete. So I paid a little bit more, but I think I have like 1 or 2 of these. And you know, certain vehicles, I don't mind having quadruples of certain vehicles. You know, to be honest, if I get, I mean, come on, $20 for this with a lot of good parts to it, it's a fucking no-brainer. So I do. Oh yeah, speaking of that, where the hell is the gun at? I put the gun somewhere. Oh, I forgot to put it on. So here's the other gun. I did find it. I had to glue. Oh wait a minute. I had to glue the little notch, but you know it should still stick. I glued it overnight so that way I know it would stick. And let's see what. There you go. So now all I need is just the right window, the white little blast window thing, and this would be complete. So that's why, I mean, even though I'm going to be putting my 30th and 25th stuff here, this is just a reminder of knowing that I have vehicles here for parts. Like for instance, I had this for a minute. This is an extra one, and I totally forgot that this watermark is in, because you know I got one from my boy Tim from the Meadowlands, and this one here needs the veins. It needs the veins, and then this will be complete. But since it's in such great condition and it has everything other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get those parts just to have extra. I'm not gonna resell them. You know, if I'm spending money on them, I might as well keep them. There's no harm in if I'm army building figures, why not army build vehicles? Because GI Joe and Cobras use the same. They be having fleets of this shit anyway. So for instance, that, and then I have another Cobra Stinger back here, and that one needs a steering wheel. I'm gonna put that with the other shit anyway, but I don't know. And then this here, again, the Dragon Boat. I basically need the 2 silver depth charges, and I need 2 more of, no, 4, no, yeah, 2 more of the missiles, because it comes with 4. Which are the missiles that come on this side, that go up here. And then once I get the depth charges and that, this will be complete. I mean, it's not that this is expensive, but why not have 2 if I can? You know what I'm saying? Like, again. And then these, I got this at the show. A guy actually had this, and I was trying to find the other one. This blast shield. I knew exactly that it went to this. So thanks to Eric, I got that. So all I gotta do is get the right side, the gun, and the 2 missiles, and then this is complete. This is not expensive, but it's not cheap neither. But what makes this difficult is it's hard to find parts for it, because it's not really part of the G.I. Joe line, even though Hasbro made them. So you got that bad boy, and then of course this. I mean, I already showed you guys that Dreadnought Street Fighter thingamajig, and then this bad boy here, which is the Dreadnought Assault thing. I have the hard part, which is the sides and the steering wheel. I just gotta get that one front piece that goes here, the one that goes there, and then 2 missiles, and that's complete. But it's not a complete set, because I gotta get their version of the Ram cycle. But again, if I can get the whole thing for around the same price I paid that guy for the air assault, I'll do that. Because this thing, this thing is obscure. The Sears stuff is not easy to come by. Then I have some robots down here that I'm going to be probably selling to my boy Mike, to Scottish Mike. And yeah, and the same guy that had the gold-headed Steel Brigade, he has some of the Panache Voltron stuff. He had a castle. The castle was beat to shit. He wanted 200 for that, some Panache Voltron and other parts, and he had a couple of the Panache vehicles. But I have all the vehicles. I don't need the army build those. Other than that, I think some other people had a couple of Panache figures, but I had all of them. I mean, I have all the Voltron Force guys with their helmets. I think I need like a couple of the Row Beast caskets. I think 2 or 3 others, and that'll be a fucking complete Panache collection right there. Bam, bam, boom. That's done. There are some other robots and stuff up here. I'm gonna probably sell to Mike, because I could use that money to recycle into other G.I. Joe stuff, and I'll prefer that than these. I mean, some of these robots I'm gonna keep just because they badass. Some I'm gonna get rid of because I don't really need them. So it's gonna be a lighter shelf. It may be. I mean, there's a great chance that I may just go ahead pick up another one of these shelves and 2 more hooks and build another shelf. And my plan is probably to take some of these robots and put everything on one fucking shelf, and then be able to use 3 shelves for my 25th and 50th stuff. So you know what I'm saying. So that's basically where I might be at, because if Mike wants this stuff, he can have it, but he's gonna pay for it. He's not gonna get it expensive, but he's not gonna get it cheap. He will pay me a lot more than what I've been giving him a lot of other shit for. So that's definite. If not, I'll take this shit out to the flea market and still make money anyway. So it is what it is. This guy here, I actually like him. And I think it's like a Russian Transformer. You guys seen this before. I only kept this because he's dope, and I was like, yo, I might put him with the other Transformers just because he's cool. That's why he's up here, because he's an alternator. He's not a I want to get the masterpiece ones, but I prefer to get them out of package because I don't need the packaging. Just because I only want the main ones like Bumblebee, all the Seekers, Shockwave, Soundwave, some of the cassette tapes, like Hound, Wheeljack, Sunstreaker, like all three of the Countashes and Ironhide, like those. Like I really want the main characters. I don't need Devastator, and I don't need everybody. I don't need what's his name? I say Ironhide. I don't need Fortress Maximus or fucking not Fortress. Well, Fortress Maximus, but I meant to say what's his name? The one that looked like Optimus, the white one. I can't think of his name now. I don't need him or Hot Ride, and I don't need Blur and all those. Just give me the original ones before the movie came along, like just the main ones, so I could display them with the new GI Joes. Because I think they'll go good with this newer shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want the commemorative ones. I just want the ones like the Optimus and Megatron up here. You know what I mean? Like just to display them next to some of these guys. I think that'd be pretty cool. Other than that, let me see. Is there anything else I'm missing? That's everything I got the last couple days from Whatnot, Eddie, and the show to this morning. What did I get from the Wayne Antique Show? My boy Al, old man Al. Al's in the 70s. I like to call him Guinea Al. He's actually Italian. We have a thing going with each other respectfully. So we have that respect amongst each other. So we can talk to each other that way. He doesn't take offense to it, and he shouldn't, because people who know me know that I talk not really disrespectful. It's a guy thing. But this is the stuff I got from the Wayne Show. Now, let me show you this first before I even mention that. So, I got this a while ago. I can't remember where the hell I got this from, but the front here had a crack in it. There's two versions of this. There's number 49 and I think 27 or something like that. And I was like, well, I'll come across 27 sooner or later. And I actually got this because I didn't remember which one I had, but being that this is so hard to come by, and being that the lady had it in great condition. Now, this is mine. This is one I had from before. I'm just showing you guys this now so you see the number, you see the condition mine is in. And it does have the remote. The remote has everything. This has everything, including the battery tray. So that's pretty dope, right? So I'm showing you guys this because this is the one I have in my private collection now, which is number 49. And there's two of these. There's 49 and 27. The numbers are different. So now I have number 27. So I might as well show it to you now. I'm excited. I mean, and it's like I only brought it purposely because I'm like, yo, I know it's nice, and fuck it, I need it. But she had it, lady, and I was like, oh shit, and I can't believe nobody didn't buy it. But if it was a regular toy show, this would have been gone. She had a little over 100 on it, like 150, but we made a deal on it. She said, yeah, it doesn't have the guy, and it's missing something up top. I said, yeah, it's missing the cannon, and it's actually missing the two missiles that go on the side too. And I'm like, I'm not, and she was like, almost like, oh my God. And I said, no, I'm not talking you down. I'm just letting you know what's missing. Now, it's in great condition for the year. She did say it works, so let me take the batteries out because I don't really give a flying fuck about batteries, and I don't want the batteries to mess up the thing. This thing takes a million. You know, when it comes to other people's batteries, I throw them away because I don't know what's new, what's not, and but she said they tested it, so she did have a price on it, and I was like, hey, would you take XYZ for it? She was kind of hesitant, but she was like, yeah, okay, I'll do this price. And she said, because the other guy brought the man. I was debating with fam Eric. I was like, oh yeah, it comes with, I already forgot the guy's name, but it actually comes with Rambler. And where's the remote? And she had a remote for it too. So let me take the batteries out of that too. So she said, oh yeah, it works. And these are even worse batteries because those 9 volts, you put your tongue on it and it'll burn. I don't know how new these batteries are or whatever. I don't know if they put new batteries in it, but And it's funny because this one actually says 27 on it. So here you have it. They're the same color green and everything. This one doesn't have a lot of stickers on it, but I don't really give a fuck about the stickers. At the end of the damn day, I have number 27 and 49 now. So, yeah to that. I do got to get the cannon and the missiles. So, I'm not worried about that. Finding the missiles and the cannon will be a lot easier than finding the actual car. And again, it comes with everything, just like this one. So that was pretty dope. She didn't have the guy, but I don't care. Do I have another one? Probably not. I may have to try to find another figure, but it's all good. So I have number 49 and 27. So I just realized the best way to tell this apart, not only by the number, but the sticker in the front, they both say, one says oh shit, one say Delta, the other one say Alpha. I never even noticed that. It's not just number 27 and 29, but if you look at the front, one says Alpha 27 and the other one says Delta 49. So that's also another difference. So there you have it. Oh, and the sticker, the Alpha sticker is different than the Delta sticker. Shit. Interesting. Then I got this stuff from Al. My boy Al hooked me up. I got a real thick sterling silver chain because Isaiah it's like about this thick but a little longer, and it comes with a nice Jesus sterling silver piece as well. So Al gave me a lot. I paid about, let's say, about $1 for that and these. You know, he hooked me up. And just to show you, we got this really good condition Ghostbuster. Look like Egon. We got this hybrid Predator Alien, or Alien Predator. I don't know if it's Alien Predator, I believe. And we got Big Boss Man, Hasbro. Davy Boy Smith, God rest his soul, the British Bulldog. And we got this where I don't know who the hell this guy is. It says AA on it, but I don't know who he is. But I took him anyway. Then you got a thumb guy. I don't know who that is too. Then we got Tatanka. And we got IRS. And we got Sauron from He-Man. Then last but not least, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He's worth about 10. He's worth about 20. I don't know what these two worth, but I'll say at least 5 and 10 or 10. Let's just say 20, 15 bucks for that. Big Boss Man is easy $10. Davy Boy should be worth about 20 to 30, just like that. IRS should be about 20 bucks. And Tatanka should definitely be around $20, $25. This, I would say, about 10. About 20. So there's over $100 just in this bag, and Al hooked me up. So that's going back downstairs. I'll take this bag and go down with it. All this is going downstairs. Yes, sirs. So I'm gonna wipe this Alpha 27 down. As you see, I got my trusting stuff up here. Never go downstairs without it. And I gotta wipe all this crap down. And I think that's everything I got in the last couple of days from the shows today and what I got in the mail. So hopefully this week I should be getting. Well, that kid from Texas mailed off the stuff Friday, so there's a good chance he just mailed it out yesterday or maybe Monday. So I'm thinking somewhere between. I don't think I'm gonna get it this week. That would be the 2003 Mobile Command Center, and I think I got that and some other shit from him. I ordered some of the some other figures I needed. I paid a lot for some of them. That's coming from, I forgot who the fuck that's coming from. Real cool guy with me though. I think Toys R Us. Toys R Us. I bought some shit like almost $900 worth of shit from him. I think it was a couple of, I think it was a vehicle or two and some figures. And I ordered some other shit. So I know I ordered the mobile command center from the guy from J Jayton Toys in Texas. I got that, and oh, and the Night Force Grizzly, because that Grizzly tank. Oh, you guys can't see it. That Grizzly tank I got in the mail this week. I mean, no, last week. I got that, and then I got the black and blue cheaper plastic version of the Cobra range. That came also from Whatnot. I don't think I showed you guys that. I forgot to show it if I didn't, but whatever. And then I got that blue his tank. It looks like a Cobra Viper head and shit. Because I got that, I think there's 3 of them. I got the black and blue now. And then the other one is like a dull pinkish brown. Yeah, so I got a couple of things. So I got a lot more shit coming. So I know as far as play sets go, I got just really just the body with missiles for the Street Fighter G.I. Joe headquarters. I know it's missing parts, but for what I paid for it and what he did, he charged me I think $80, 75 or 84, which is a steal because that's definitely a $400 or $500 fucking playset. Oh yeah, it is Toys R Us. Toys R Us. I got that from him, and some other shit. A couple of other figures, and I think a couple of another vehicle or two as well. So that's coming from him, and again from oh my god, I think I ordered 2 different sets of shit from him, and again I know from J Jayton Toys. Him I know I got the 03 command center coming. And the Night Force Grizzly tank. I think the Night Force Grizzly tank is missing the front half of the cannon, which may be a hassle to get. And I don't think that's an expensive. I know it's a Night Force Grizzly tank, Grizzlaw. But it's some other shit I got as well. I think I got. I don't remember. But I got a lot of shit from a lot of people that's coming. But hopefully I've been doing, hopefully I get a lot more of my shit this time around than not. And I know I got that jet coming. I mean, I ordered that like the week before last, so that shit should be coming this week. I should be getting a lot more stuff this week than next. I think next week, a lot of stuff I should be getting will probably be like the bigger shit from Toys R Us and J Jayton Toys. Because it showed that J Jayton Toys stuff came shipped. It looked like he shipped it out Friday. Because he said he was going to do it Wednesday. Wednesday turned to Thursday. And I'm pretty sure he wanted to get a good box and take his time putting everything, like, I prefer it to take a while for it to come. And it's packaged well than for it not. You know what I'm saying? Because certain things, anything you buy, you want everything to come in great condition. But sometimes it don't matter how somebody package shit. I've seen Prime people, UPS and FedEx, take packages and toss it. I mean, there's been plenty of times when I came out here and I've done garage sales and I've seen a couple of the Prime people don't even look around. They just take a person package, walk near the what's it called, and just toss it. And I'm like, yo, you a fucking idiot. And they don't even pay me no mind. I think only one black girl was like, oh, I think she said excuse you or fuck you or something like that, and kept it moving. But I've seen that with my own eyes where they don't even want to walk all the way up. They just fucking take it and just toss it. And while as soon as it lands, they'll take a picture and keep it moving. They don't even get close up on it. Like, just so lazy. This is why a lot of people packages get missing, because they don't even ring the bell or knock on the fucking door. I've seen UPS do it. I've seen FedEx do it. I've seen Prime One do it. The U.S. Post Office, they don't knock. They take your package, put it, and keep it moving. Like, nobody knocks on the door, rings the bell. Nobody. And that's why a lot of times you see a UPS or FedEx fucking slip on your door, and you're like, wait a minute, I was home, I ain't hear shit. You didn't hear shit because 9.8% of the time, none of these assholes ring or knock on your door. It's crazy. And then people wonder why there's porch pirates, why a lot of motherfuckers steal shit. And then a lot of times, a lot of people that work for these delivery companies, they have friends that they know that follow. They'll purposely have their peoples follow them around and steal packages. Because think about it, when UPS and FedEx go to their locations, they have to go through metal detectors. They have to show everything in there. They have to show whatever. Like if they come in a bag, with a book bag or whatever, they gotta open it up and show security. You understand? They gotta, they gotta do all that shit. So, and then a lot of these vehicles have audio and or video devices in their vehicles. So not only do they have GPS, but now a lot of them are being watched. So what's to stop them from going home, texting or calling their peoples and be like, yo, like they know they run, and they'll just text them and tell them what, hey, what to buy or what to get. They're like, yo, I got, da da da, and they'll just, be right behind them. And as soon as they drop that shit off or whatever, sometimes they won't even put it on the door. Sometimes they'll I mean, it's crazy. I mean, people, when there's thieves out there, if somebody wants something, they're gonna find a way to get it. And just because these people are, who work for these facilities, they know how to get around shit. Because everything I just mentioned to you is exactly how they do it. Because I'm a smart guy, but if I could think of this shit and it's common sense, then they can do it because it's common sense to do it that way. Because again, it's not their shit. They don't care. Hey, I delivered it. I did my job. And it's like they word against yours. Oh, they knocked on the door. There's a couple times where I had packages and I was like, yo, I sat there and watched the fucking dude through the window. Oh, why you didn't come down? Because by the time I got downstairs, the asshole drove off. I tried to flag them down and they were gone. And, oh, did you get your package? No. How you didn't get your package? Because by the time I came downstairs, I thought the motherfucker put the package back in the car and it had to be signed for or whatever. And then then they'll say, oh, well, the driver said that they left it. No, they didn't. Or it's all, you got to deal with all types of shit, man. And they're always going to side with them because they don't give a fuck. And it's like, all right, well, hey, take it up with the seller. You know what I mean? They do that shit a lot. I mean, this world, customer service is getting worse and worse. Then people wonder why there's road rage and why people be whooping people's asses and putting fake bombs and beating up porch pirates and shit. It's just crazy, y'all. But anyway, I've been rambling long enough, man. Catch y'all later. Peace out.